Miss Davies asserts that Mr. Hunter's skepticism regarding Jaden's paternity stems from her previous experiences, ultimately leading to a breakdown in their wedding plans. This pervasive distrust has fostered a sense of betrayal between both parties. In a climate of mutual accusations, both Miss Davies and Mr. Hunter allege infidelity against each other, exacerbating their mistrust and contributing to the gradual deterioration of their relationship. Their testimonies starkly underscore this cycle of suspicion. Mr. Hunter's persistent demand for paternity proof, coupled with Miss Davies' acknowledgement of her interactions with other men, complicates the court's pursuit of the truth. This discordant narrative raises significant questions about the integrity of their claims. This discourse unveils the inherent double standards in parental roles, where societal expectations vary markedly between mothers and fathers in terms of their involvement and accountability. Such disparities provoke critical inquiries about the underlying fairness of these expectations. The emotional ramifications for mothers confronting paternity disputes are considerable, as they shoulder the weight of gestation alongside the ensuing responsibilities. This reality often culminates in profound feelings of betrayal and emotional distress. Moreover, conflicts surrounding paternity can engender feelings of insecurity and isolation, vividly illustrating how unresolved relational issues can negatively influence emotional well-being. This dynamic creates a challenging environment, particularly for the children caught in the crossfire. The dialogue further accentuates how genetic traits shape familial resemblance and perceptions of paternity. The introduction of the term slew-footed into this conversation serves to encapsulate the complexities surrounding physical attributes and parental recognition. As Mr. Hunter grapples with the stunning revelation of potentially not being Jaden's biological father, emotional reactions emerge that test the foundations of familial trust and stability. Such news serves as a significant challenge to the relational fabric of this family. Additionally, the narrative delves into the intricate realities of relationships marred by infidelity. The court proceedings poignantly exhibit how deep-seated trust issues complicate parental obligations and responsibilities. The dynamics within this relationship are further complicated by infidelity and poor communication, leading both men to question their respective roles in the child's life. This uncertainty consequently intensifies the tension within the court proceedings. Conflicting emotional attachments generate significant discord regarding paternity, as one man adamantly claims to be the biological father, even in the face of contradictory evidence. This situation creates a charged atmosphere within the courtroom. The discussion underscores the pivotal role of DNA testing in resolving paternity disputes, as both men fervently seek clarity to secure their futures and ensure the child's well-being. This introduces a scientific dimension to what are fundamentally emotional claims. Mr. Davis expresses a willingness to embrace fatherhood, having been present during Jacori's health challenges. His emotional connection to Jacori is palpable, notwithstanding their limited interactions. In contrast, Mr. Hudson admits to his lack of involvement in Jacori's life, stemming from his uncertainties regarding paternity. He articulates a sense of regret over the years he perceives he has lost in potential fatherhood. The testimony sheds light on Jacori's plight, burdened by the limbo of paternity uncertainty. Both men aspire to fulfill paternal roles. However, they remain encumbered by the ongoing ambiguity of their situations. Miss Herman introduces evidence of Mr. Houston's existing marriage and children, elaborating on her feelings of betrayal upon discovering his concealed lifestyle. This revelation plays a pivotal role in the unfolding of the case. Mr. Houston's defense rests upon a blanket denial of wrongdoing, contending there was no obligation to disclose his personal circumstances. However, his self-proclaimed status as a gentleman stands in stark contradiction to the incriminating evidence presented against him. As the courtroom dynamics evolve, both parties lay bare their emotional turmoil, vividly illustrating the personal toll stemming from the fallout of their relationship. This situation elicits profound questions about integrity and responsibility within interpersonal connections. Mr. Houston's commitment to support his mistress during pregnancy stands in stark contrast to the disintegration of his marriage, revealing the emotional conflicts that plague his decision-making. This juxtaposition invites scrutiny regarding his priorities and commitments. Mrs. Houston's discovery of her husband's infidelity via a text message underscores the critical importance of communication within relationships. This incident poignantly illustrates the pain wrought by betrayal and the secrecy that often accompanies it. Furthermore, Mr. Houston expresses a desire to forge a connection with his late father through the act of procreation, indicating unresolved emotional issues that complicate both his actions and his responsibilities as a parent. The discussion also brings to light the man's feelings of being unjustly criticized for his perceived lack of contribution to Corey's upbringing. He maintains that he has fulfilled his parental obligations despite the mother's ongoing accusations. Doubts regarding paternity arise from observable physical differences between him and Corey, underscoring the significant role that genetics play in his claims. He articulates frustration over the apparent lack of resemblance. Ultimately, the court proceedings expose the emotional complexities inherent in parenthood, as the mother seeks the father's accountability for Corey. This situation vividly showcases the far-reaching implications of such disputes on family dynamics.